interesting. I'll be with you shortly. Good morning, Europe. I should be live on YouTube. I should be live on Divergent, which is the audio outlet that I have that has zero latency. And then I should be live on Telegram that has its own audio streaming facility. So let me just type here live on all three. I haven't quite finished my preparation yet, so please bear with me. Probably gonna start or increase the trading size in the DAX soon. So the European markets will open in about 1 minute. Today is going to be a long day because we have the normal session, but then we have the joy of the FOMC, which comes later in the US trading session. So depending on where you are in the world, it's going to be somewhat late in the day, especially if it's in Europe or Asia. Asia, you may actually go to bed and wake up and catch it. So as you can see on the software, we are opening basically flat. We were down significantly, but we managed to rally since the overnight low. We managed to rally about 200 points in the DAX. The broker says that we are plus 115 points on the day. We're not. We are opening down compared to yesterday's close. Marginally, but down nevertheless. That's just the way that the brokers cut off later in the day when they stop offering the overnight market. That's how it works. As you can see, my euro sterling isn't doing very well now, and my sterling Swiss has also gone from being well in profit to not in profit. FTSE is opening gap up and is sort of so far contained within the overnight range. Just want to show you something. Let me just fire up my e-signal. So here's the FTSE, but this is the FTSE just showing you during regular trading hours. And those horizontal lines that you can just about make out here, they are the separation between the trading days. So it doesn't factor in what happens overnight. So going back to the 10th of June on this, so you have the last week, pretty range bound, pretty range bound, pretty range bound. Well, gap down, but back. So overall, the FTSE just is playing the ranges and seemingly nothing else. That should reflect in a daily chart that looks like this. Doesn't mean that you can't make money from it. Does, however, mean that at times it can infuriate you. And I think this week has been a testament to how infuriating the FTSE can be. We've also made, I don't know if you recall that, but yesterday we had a great trade in the FTSE where we actually managed to add and made quite a lot of money from the price action in the FTSE. I'm getting a comment in saying that you can't hear me on YouTube. Okay. Well, I can hear myself on YouTube, so I think you need to stop treating me like a call center, because I'm not. Because here's my proof. YouTube is definitely working. Stand by in the FTSE. I think we got a first bar negative coming up. It's a possibility. We got 17 seconds to go. If we close down here, then we got the possibility of a first bar negative setup. Buying the FTSE here. So I bought the FTSE at 8841. And this is what it looks like on my account. Stand by to add to the FTSE. I had someone say to me, I got a fill on your gold order. I'll just say, well, that's a fucking miracle. Because the order is at 33.36, which is here. So as you can see, that is humanly impossible that you got filled there. But if you did, fair play, I would take your profit. Just trying to figure out when to add to the FTSE. So I'm kind of betting that 1 and 2 formed the low in the FTSE. And I'm placing my stop loss at 38. Buying the FTSE again here at 47. doubling up again here in the FTSE, buying again at 8848.7. Shit. Fuck. Stand by in the DAX for a long position. Bought the DAX at 420, trying to below the low below bar 2 on the 5-minute. This is what my account looks like. Sterling Swiss has just gone a bit better. Euro sterling gone worse. Come on, FTSE. Gonna move my stop loss up in the DAX. Come on, come on. Yes. Oh, beautiful. I'm going to close the DAX. Closing the DAX. Just going to focus on the FTSE for now. We'll see if school run will produce something in about 10 minutes time. My concern about today is that we are going to get a protracted sideways range. I want to show you some prep work for today. So we know that we got an FOMC announcement later. So now it's just a question, well, how does FOMC affect? Ignore that. So if we're looking at the in particular the DAX, on last FOMC, we saw a protracted sideways range in the morning. So another one here. So another one here. So another one here. This is the first real trend morning on the day of FOMC. But that doesn't seem to be the norm. Even here, when it attempts to get a rally going, it fades about 1 hour in. The same here, but it fades. You could argue that this was a beautiful morning, but you had to sit through about half an hour of waiting. This is not overly exciting. So this is going back about a year and a half. So if we're looking at the DAX so far on a 5-minute chart, you can already sense that this market is in a rush to go nowhere. How many points did I make on the DAX? 6 points. I'm not bearish the DAX. I don't want to short it. I'd rather play the ranges, and I'm not really a range kind of trader guy. I prefer to try and build positions. I'm going to close FTSE here for 1, for 6, and for 8. So I'm done. Precisely because it is an FOMC day. So let's just do a quick transaction analysis. Started the account at 33,678. Excuse me, I need to sneeze. Oh, jeepers Louises. Try to build a FTSE position. That may still, of course, this could just be one of those slow grind days. But I already decided before the streaming that this morning could be a shortened version because we have an FOMC on our hands. So I think from a performance point of view, I'm relatively happy that I added £300 to the account. I'm trading this on my other account as well, and I'm also exit here just because while I believe in the idea that the FTSE can sort of flirt with the top end of this trading range. When you have built up a large position relatively quickly, perhaps you don't want to overstay your welcome either if the market isn't showing sign of wanting to move higher. So I think overall the decision making has been good this morning. By the way, I got myself a new mouse. Oh yeah, that was just driving me crazy, and it seems to be working, so that's something. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, don't think I want to shortchange you on the subscription money that you paid for me. But I don't really see any point in carrying on if what I am expecting is exactly what's unfolding. I have no doubt that eventually we're going to see a move of some description, but on FOMC day, School Run has a terrible track record. I mean, judge for yourself. School Run would have failed us here. School Run, I think, would have failed us here. I think School Run would have failed us here. And so, armed with this knowledge, I'm happy to say, okay, I just traded 24 minutes, but, job done. Go back and do some more research. So that's what I will do. Isn't it ironic, though, that I spent close to 2 hours this morning preparing for this, and then it just lasts 22 minutes. So anybody who says, oh my God, that must be amazing to have a job like that where you just work for 20 minutes and you make more in those 20 minutes that some people make in a month. Yeah, that's half the story. There's another half to that story that people don't see. Plus, those people, they actually do get paid a salary, whether they perform well or not. We don't. If you don't deliver, you actually end up paying for the privilege of going to work. So, taking a final look at the DAX, bar number 1 has actually encapsulated the entirety of this morning's trading range so far. 2 is inside 1, 3 is inside 1, 4 is inside 3 and 1, 5 is inside 1, 6 is inside, sounds like some porno description, doesn't it? 6 is inside 1. That says it all. So it was a bold call to buy the FTSE first bar negative as early as I did, but it paid off. So thank you for tuning in. I will most likely see you for the US session because I think that has a somewhat better track record on FOMC day as traders are positioning themselves ahead of the announcement. I need to do some contemplation on how to trade Juneteenth day because technically it's a closed day on the New York Stock Exchange. But I will alert you or inform you on the Telegram channel. That's me done. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Look after yourself, stay strong. Look after yourself, both physically and mentally. Okay? This is a performance sport that we are engaged with. It is not a technical analysis game. It's a TA game. It's a mental game. It's a resilience game, it's a conviction game, it's a confidence game. It's all of those things. Love you lots. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.